Every city speaks a language. It's not spoken aloud, but it's visible everywhere, on poles, walls, sidewalks, and medians. It's a language of symbols, arrows, colors, and words. It tells us when to stop, where to go, what to avoid, and how to behave. This language is signage, and it's one of the most powerful tools in urban design. From traffic signs and street names to regulatory notices and wayfinding systems, signs are the silent guides that shape our experience of the city. They keep us safe. They keep us informed. And they keep our cities functioning. But how are these signs created? Who decides what they say, where they go, and how they're maintained? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the world of urban signage. We'll explore how signs are designed, installed, and cared for, and why they matter more than most people realize. This is the story of the signs that shape our cities. Before we dive into the process, let's understand the purpose. Urban signage serves three core functions: safety, warning signs, stop signs, pedestrian crossings, and speed limits reduce accidents and protect lives. Regulation. Signs enforce laws: no parking, no entry, turn restrictions, and zoning notices. Navigation. Directional signs, street names, and wayfinding systems help people find their way. But signs also serve subtler roles. They create order. They reduce confusion. They influence behavior. And they shape the identity of a place. A well-signed city feels intuitive. A poorly signed city feels chaotic. Designing a sign isn't just about choosing words and colors. It's a multidisciplinary process that blends engineering, psychology, graphic design, and urban planning. Key design principles include legibility. Text must be readable from a distance, even at speed. Visibility. Signs must be placed where they can be seen, unobstructed and well lit. Consistency. Fonts, colors, and symbols must follow standards to avoid confusion. Simplicity. Messages must be clear and concise. Durability. Materials must withstand weather, wear, and vandalism. In most countries, sign design follows national, state, and provincial standards. These standards dictate everything from font size to reflectivity. Designers also consider context. A sign in a dense downtown core may need different sizing and placement than one on a rural highway. Pedestrian zones require different messaging than vehicle corridors. And accessibility matters. Signs must be readable for people with visual impairments, color blindness, or cognitive challenges. Once a sign is designed, it moves into production. Most urban signs are made from aluminium, lightweight, rust-resistant and durable. The face of the sign is coated with retro-reflective sheeting, which bounces light back toward its source, making the sign visible at night. There are different grades of reflectivity: engineer grade, basic visibility. High intensity. Prismatic, used for critical signs like stop and yield. Diamond grade, maximum reflectivity for high-speed roads or poor lighting. Graphics and text are applied using screen printing, digital printing, or vinyl overlays. Some signs are embossed or engraved for added durability. Manufacturing also includes quality control, ensuring colors match standards, edges are smooth, and mounting holes are correctly placed. Installing a sign is a precise operation. It's not just about putting a post in the ground, it's about ensuring visibility, safety, and compliance. Installation steps include site selection. Engineers choose locations based on traffic flow, sightlines, and regulations. Permitting. Municipal approval is required, especially for signs on public property. Foundation. Posts may be anchored in concrete or bolted to existing infrastructure. Height and angle. Signs must be mounted at specific heights and angles for optimal visibility. Safety. Crews use traffic control measures to protect workers and the public during installation. Some signs are installed on existing poles, walls, or overhead gantries. Others require custom mounts, especially in areas with snow, flooding, or high winds. And installation isn't just physical. It includes digital signs, which require power, data connections, and software integration. Cities use a wide variety of signs, each with its own purpose and design standards. Common categories include regulatory signs, stop, yield, speed limit, no parking, turn restrictions. Warning signs, curve ahead, pedestrian crossing, slippery when wet. Guide signs, street names, highway exits, directional arrows. Informational signs, parking zones, transit stops, public facilities. Wayfinding systems, maps, neighborhood identifiers, tourist guidance. Construction and temporary signs, detours, lane closures, work zones. Digital signs, variable message boards, transit arrival displays, smart city dashboards. Each type has specific color codes, shapes, and placement rules. For example, stop signs are always red and octagonal. Warning signs are yellow and diamond-shaped. Guide signs are green or blue. This consistency helps users interpret signs quickly, especially in high-stress environments like intersections or highways. A sign is only useful if it's visible, legible, and accurate. That's why maintenance is critical. Maintenance tasks include cleaning. Dirt, salt, and pollution can obscure reflectivity. Repair. Bent poles, faded graphics, or vandalism must be addressed. Replacement. Signs have a lifespan, typically 7 to 10 years for reflectivity. Inspection. Crews regularly audit signs for visibility, damage, and compliance. Vegetation control. Trees and bushes must be trimmed to prevent obstruction. Some cities use asset management systems to track every sign, location, condition, installation date, and maintenance history. This helps prioritize repairs and budget replacements. In winter, snow and ice can block signs. In summer, sun exposure can fade colors. Maintenance crews must adapt to seasonal challenges. Technology is transforming signage. Innovations include digital message boards, used for traffic alerts, construction updates, and emergency messages. Smart signs, connected to sensors, they can change based on traffic, weather, or events. QR codes and NFC tags provide additional information via smartphones. GIS mapping helps cities manage sign inventories and plan installations. Remote monitoring alerts crews when signs are damaged or malfunctioning. These tools make signage more dynamic, responsive, and efficient. They also support accessibility, like audio cues for visually impaired pedestrians. Signage saves lives. Studies show that clear, consistent signage reduces accidents, improves compliance, and enhances pedestrian safety. For example, stop signs reduce intersection collisions. Speed limit signs reduce speeding and fatalities. Pedestrian crossing signs increase driver awareness. School zone signs protect children. Construction signs prevent work zone crashes. But safety depends on more than just presence. It depends on placement, visibility, and clarity. A poorly placed sign can be worse than no sign at all. That's why cities invest in audits, upgrades, and public education to ensure signage supports safe behavior. Signage is governed by laws and standards. Countries set national guidelines. States and municipalities may have additional rules. These standards cover sign shapes, colors, and fonts, placement distances and heights, reflectivity and materials, language requirements, e.g., bilingual signs in certain regions, accessibility standards. Compliance isn't optional. Improper signage can lead to legal liability, public confusion, and safety risks. Cities must also coordinate with other agencies, transportation departments, utilities, emergency services, to ensure signage supports broader infrastructure goals. Signs don't just guide, they brand. Neighborhood signs, historic markers, and decorative wayfinding systems help define a city's identity. They create a sense of place, celebrate culture, and welcome visitors. Some cities use custom fonts, colors, or icons to reflect local heritage. Others integrate public art into signage. These elements make signage not just functional, but beautiful. Community input is often part of the process. Residents may help design neighborhood signs, choose names, or suggest improvements. In this way, signage becomes a tool for civic engagement. Signage isn't always simple. Cities face challenges like too many signs in one area can overwhelm drivers and pedestrians. When every pole carries multiple messages, speed limits, parking rules, warnings, directions, the human brain struggles to process them all. Important information gets lost in the noise. Sign clutter can actually reduce safety, not improve it. Urban planners must strike a balance. Enough signage to guide and protect, but not so much that it becomes visual chaos. Some cities conduct decluttering audits, removing redundant or outdated signs to restore clarity. Signs are frequent targets for graffiti, stickers, and even theft. A missing stop sign can create a dangerous intersection. A defaced speed limit sign can confuse drivers. Cities must respond quickly to vandalism, often replacing signs within hours to maintain safety. Weather and environmental damage. Harsh winters, strong winds, UV exposure, and road salt all take a toll. Reflective coatings fade. Poles rust. Fasteners loosen. Snowbanks can bury signs entirely. Maintenance crews must constantly monitor and repair damage caused by the environment. As laws evolve, speed limit changes, new bike lanes, updated accessibility standards, signage must evolve too. Updating signs across an entire city can be expensive and time-consuming. Not everyone welcomes new signs. Residents may oppose parking restrictions, speed limit reductions, or new regulatory signs. Businesses may resist wayfinding changes that alter traffic patterns. Cities must balance public input with safety and compliance. In multilingual cities, signage must reflect cultural and linguistic diversity. But adding multiple languages can reduce readability. Designers must find ways to communicate clearly while respecting local needs. These challenges highlight a simple truth: signage is not static. It must adapt to changing cities, changing technologies, and changing expectations. Signs work because they tap into human psychology. We respond to color, shape, and symbol faster than we respond to text. That's why stop signs are octagonal and red. Our brains recognize the shape and color instantly, even before reading the word stop. Yellow triggers caution. Green signals permission. Blue conveys information. These associations are deeply ingrained. Symbols also transcend language barriers. A pedestrian icon, a bicycle symbol, or a curved arrow can be understood by people from around the world. But psychology also reveals limitations. Too many signs create cognitive overload. Poorly placed signs cause confusion. Ambiguous messages lead to hesitation. Effective signage respects human behavior. It guides without overwhelming. It informs without distracting. It communicates instantly, clearly, and consistently. Beyond traffic control, signage plays a crucial role in wayfinding, helping people understand where they are and how to get where they're going. Wayfinding systems include street name signs, directional arrows, neighborhood identifiers, transit maps, tourist information, park and trail markers, hospital and emergency route signs. Good wayfinding reduces stress, improves accessibility, and enhances the experience of moving through a city. It helps visitors feel welcome and helps residents feel oriented. Designers consider sightlines, walking speeds, and decision points, places where people must choose a direction. Signs must appear at the right moment, in the right place, with the right information. Wayfinding is both functional and emotional. It shapes how people feel about a city. Signs are part of a city's visual identity. Think of the iconic street signs of New York, the distinctive typography of London's Underground, or the bilingual signage of Montreal. These elements become part of a city's character. Cities often develop custom design systems, fonts, colors, icons, that reflect local culture. Neighborhoods may have unique gateway signs. Historic districts may use vintage-style signage. Parks may use natural materials to blend with the landscape. Signage becomes a form of storytelling. It communicates history, pride, and personality. As cities evolve, so does signage. Variable message boards can update in real time, displaying traffic conditions, transit delays, weather alerts, or emergency instructions. Sensors can trigger signs based on conditions, reduced speed limits during heavy rain, warnings when cyclists are detected, parking availability updates, school zone activation during arrival and dismissal times. Future wayfinding may appear through smartphones or AR glasses, overlaying directions, warnings, or information directly onto the environment. Solar-powered signs, LED illumination, and recyclable materials reduce environmental impact. Cities are moving toward signage that is accessible to all, using tactile elements, audio cues, and high-contrast graphics. The future of signage is dynamic, connected, and inclusive. It's easy to overlook signs. They blend into the background of daily life. But without them, cities would be unrecognizable. Imagine driving without speed limits, walking without crosswalks, navigating without street names, parking without rules. Construction zones without warnings. Signs create order. They reduce conflict. They protect vulnerable road users. They support emergency services. They guide commerce, tourism, and daily life. They are the quiet infrastructure that keeps cities functioning. The next time you walk down a street or drive through an intersection, take a moment to notice the signs around you. The stop sign that keeps you safe. The street name that helps you navigate. The warning sign that alerts you to a hazard. The wayfinding map that guides you through a park or transit station. Each one was designed with intention. Installed with care. Maintained with diligence. And placed there to make your journey safer, clearer, and more predictable. Signs are more than metal and paint. They are the language of the city, silent, constant, and essential. They shape how we move, how we behave, and how we experience the world around us. This is the story of urban signage. The signs of the city. The symbols that guide our lives.